Hello and welcome back to another episode of Building Bolton. This is episode 31, and today we have the climax of the Europa League group stages, and then we take a trip to Hull. Yes, Hull City away, on TV, at the Circle. Yes, that's their ground name. I'll be talking a lot more about that in the second game of the episode, but you're probably all wondering, how's the Europa League group stages going? You're not all squeaky. But seriously, Europa League is going bloody well. Since we last met, obviously, Genk 4-1. What a lovely win that was. We then won 2-1 against Genk at home. Chadley and Dembele, the two ex-Spurs guys, getting the goals. And then we won against Lon, again 2-1. Damari Gray getting a brace. So, the Europa League group stage thingy group looks like this. We're top and we're through. We're through to the next stage, so first knockout round. So the draw of that will be in today's episode. It will be the last thing we do. So Sevilla, we still go play Sevilla because it can determine if we're first or second in the group, which is vital. Because if we're first, we'll get seeded. We'll get seeded and hopefully play a lesser side, which we can win. But obviously, it's still massive for Sevilla. If they win against us, then they could jump Lon. If Genk get a result at Lon, I think it's at Lon. I'm not too sure. But in the Premier League, we're doing wonders also. Drew against Aston Villa, that's disappointing. Especially how they are at the moment in real life. 4-3 against Palace. There's something about Crystal Palace that brings goals to our fixtures with them. But this was an absolutely up and down game. We were 4-1 up, were we? No, 3-1 up, should I say, again. And then they scored 2 late goals. They even scored with 10 men. And I was like, oh, we've absolutely bottled this. We've completely bottled this. But then Sidney Sam, last kick of the game, scores. So what a thrilling game that was. And then we lost 3-2 to Arsenal. We were pretty unlucky. Quali Woodrow getting a brace. So thankfully, one of the strikers is finally stepping up. 2-1 win against 2-1 win against Derby. Woodrow Gray. You can see a pattern. Woodrow and Gray really hitting some form. And then we just drew against Watford 0-0. Pretty boring, but we're 7th in the Premier League, as you can see just now. But look how tight it is. We only are 5 points off Chelsea who are top, with Spurs on the same points also. And then 1 point off 4th, who are Manchester City. So we've got good league contentions at the moment. But let's get into Sevilla. We'll go mix and match the squad around just for fitness purposes. So this is a team for Sevilla away, and as I said, it's a changed team. Anyway, Kevin Trapp's in goal, Richard Dollart right back, Gary Cahill, Velasquez, Cresswell, then Dennis, Prayet, Stefano Zoralo, Aaron Kuehl getting a start. I think, yeah, second start of the season, so impressed me, Kuehl. Adoma on the left, Sidney Sam on the right, and Zach Clough up top. So it is a much changed lineup, but we're through, and it's a chance for these players to really show their qualities to you guys, because our squad's very good. We're still underdogs, even though we're top of a group, because this is Sevilla. This is Sevilla. They're a Champions League team, and to be honest, I'm surprised how poor Genk have been this group, because they're an ex-Champions League team. Yes, they're not very good. My recording software is slowly bugging up. You gonna sort yourself out, OBS? You gonna sort yourself out? Good. Let's continue a video. But Genk's obviously the ex-Champions League team. Sevilla and Lon are pretty new. So it's Lon and us for surprise package, I would say. Not much has happened in these first quarter of an hour of the game. But now Llorente! They only need one chance, Sevilla, and Sevilla have taken the lead. It's a lovely goal from Valencia. Valencia's, but I keep thinking of Valencia whenever I say Sevilla for some reason. But we are struggling to get hold of any ball or chances. But thankfully, Lon are drawing to Genk at the moment. So we'll scroll down and look at that result. They're still 0-0 at Lon, so let's keep it like it is. Very scrappy game now, which you wouldn't expect, especially with Sevilla's flary players. Sidney Sam on the right hand side, Dollart, go on, Kuehl, Delart! Bloody hell, why is there right back there? I was very silent because I just didn't know what was going to happen. Can Cresswell whipping a lovely ball? He can. Gary Cale's back at post. Can't head it across. But a lot more. We're coming into the game much better now. Zach Clough now. Sydney Sam. Chance here. Sam! What a save from their goalie. And Bolton are back in this now. We just need a goal for our good spell of play. But again, I think this is the fourth highlight in the last 5-10 minutes. So something's up. Oh, Cresswell's lost Vasquez. And Kevin Trapp, that is just... The stuff he's pulling out is amazing. So that is half time. And with our switched around team, we're not doing too bad. First of all, the team talk has gone excellent, may I just add. But we're playing quite well, even though we are losing. But they're Sevilla, for Christ's sake. They're much better than me. With 30 minutes left on the clock, I want to try and push for the winner. Because that's how I am. So Shane Long's going to come on as a complete forward attack. Because Zach Clough's tied aft. Albert Doma off, Chadley on. Let's bring on the bigger guys in this team and see if we can really press Sevilla. Connie Blanca's through though. And Connie Blanca scores for Sevilla. And that looks like probably game, to be honest. We haven't been great. The second half, we've been sloppy, to say the least. Conor Plianka's pace just got in behind our defence and slots it through Kevin Trapp, who just... His effort's like a 6-year-old man in goal. It's not good. Lona winning. Oh, God, they're 2-0 up in... Oh, shit. So we might not be... we're definitely not top of a group. Because Conor Planka has made it 3-0 to Sevilla. And we are getting a hell of a beating now. This isn't too great. This is not too great at all. Rodriguez, Conor Planka. I'm so grateful that we didn't have to get a result here. Because going to Sevilla is such a tough place. And we've just not been at the races. But it's not... I'm taking all the blame because I picked a weakened team. And it looks like we're going to fall to a 3-0 heavy defeat. That's not good at all. They're looking frustrated. I'm not happy. I'm going aggressive. Morale's going to be poor for the whole game. And we need to beat Hull. I'll see you then. Welcome back. And today we have a Premier League game against Hull City Tigers. Yes, at the Circle. Return of the Circle. You're probably wondering, what's with the Circle theme? Basically, the Hull City's ground is called the Circle, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I was so irate about it in the first season when we played them, I called an episode of that. So this one is going to be called Return of the Circle. So this is what happened last time we played Hull at the Circle. Abel Hernandez! Okay, that's not in the script. I've got a script here. And Abel Hernandez scoring first for Hull is not on the script. And it's over. Bolton 0, Hull 1. So as you can tell, I was very annoyed because A, we nearly bottled promotion to the Premier League, and B, we played at the Tim Potter's ground ever. There's a Circle, it's not a good day for a ground. Simple as that. So this is our avenge on Hull City for that day. So the team, 4-4-2, classic English, loving it already. Kevin Trapp in goal. Back four of Delart, Reed, Lovren, Cresswell, then a midfield four of Chadley, Carroll, Dembele and Myrie Gray, the superstar of this team at the moment. And the two strikers, Macaulay Woodrow, yes it says Corley, but I'm going to call him Macaulay Woodrow from now on, and Shane Long, also known as Schlong, as you now know him. So I just want to describe you. This is what a circle looks like. And this is what a football pitch looks like. Now, if you're like me, there's no comparison to a circle and a football pitch. But hey ho, it's for Hull owners, and Kevin Morass has just hit the bar whilst I was talking about circles and shapes. Like it's GCSE maths again. Fun times, flipping fun times. Sacco on the ball now. The whole regen. Oh, Payet goal. Oh, god damn it. Dimitri Payet scores for Hull. He's probably on 100k again. He loves moving clubs to get 100k paychecks, whatever. That's a nice first touch. And Payet, nice goal, left foot, top corner. Ah, God. Half time, 1-0 down. Sick. Attacking. Let's go. Attack, attack, attack. The Manchester United way. So we won't score then. Oh, come on, Cresswell. Sacco, that should never have been a chance. Cresswell is just fucking lazy. But Winston Reid covers well. Now, can we build from the back? We are. That's nice one-touch football. Out to Dembele. Now Woodrow. Dembele. Carroll. The width is good. Chadley. Carroll. Cresswell. This is a lovely goal. Long! What a goal! What a goal that is. That is total football. That is complete and total and utter bloody good football. Chadley into Carroll. Carroll first time out to Cressy. I was calling him a lazy Ipswich cunt, but Shane Long just, I don't know, he heads it in. I think it was a head. Maybe it was a shoulder. And with 10 minutes to go, we've got a highlight. Oh, Shane Long nearly scored. Oh, I just gasped. I didn't really commentate. But Cresswell now, get on the left-hand side. Cross it, mate. Oh, Casilla picks it up. But we're coming good now. We're coming good. Come on. Can we get a late goal? Dembele, Delart, Carroll, go on. Tamari Gray crosses it. Shlong! Come on, Shlong! Come on, let's go, boys, let's go. Shlong does 2 scores of the goals, and we're now winning 2-1. Oh, I do love playing away. That's a Soccer AM reference from about 3 years ago. So I think it was 3 years ago. It's quite a long time. Let's make changes. Let's go defensive. Let's waste time. Let's go really defensive. Who to bring off? Like, everyone's pretty tired. I'm not going to change defender because you never do. Thomas Carroll going to come off. Then Pryor's going to go on. We just switch him up. D-line playmaker. And I'm going to bring on Czech Kouate on for Macaulay Woodrow because just defend. Defend 4-1-4-1. See the game out and let's move away from a circle and get home to Bolton. Have we done it? Have we done the comeback of dreams at the circle? We have! It's completed from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. I will take that every day of the week at the bloody circle. So, let's go. You probably think it's over. It's over every episode. No, it's not. It's not over. Europa League first round knockout. Draw coming up as soon as you want it to. Now then, let's go. So here we are at the Europa League first knockout round draw today. Let's look at the draw. Let's say what teams are in there. So AC Milan are still there. I'm trying to think of Liverpool. I'm trying to think of Valencia, the Champions League teams. Wolfsburg, Lyon. There's Inter Milan. Kappa's Black and Blue series, check it out. That'd be great if we get Inter. I'd love that. Oh my god, we're first out. Bloody hell, that was, I didn't expect that. That was too premature, I feel. We play oh, for Christ's sake, why do I play a team's name I can't say? Rijeka. We play Rijeka. That was underwhelming, I feel. Let's do all the draw by clicking vigorously. So any standout ties apart from Bolton versus Rijeka? We've got a chance against them. Croatian team. Inter play West Brom. And Lyon played the Dnipro. That's a tasty tie. Wolfsburg, Liverpool. Zenit Valencia. And any more you see, just put in the comments. But yeah, we play Rijeka. The second group phase is drawn on Friday. So yeah, I'm going to bring you that as well because I'm treating you today. I'm treating you today, guys. Here we are, the second knockout round, knockout draw. If we do win against Rijeka, we're going to play a team. So let's see who it is. Inter or West Brom, Braga, Hoffenheim. Okay, Maribor, Galatasaray. Okay, we're at home. So who would we wouldn't want Wolfsburg or Liverpool, would we? Who's the best we could get? Maybe it'll be, I don't know. Let's see if we get Legia or Sporting Lisbon. So I'm taking that. That's a good draw. So interesting ties of the Europa Leagues. So let's see where we'll meet again. I'm gonna bring you a cup special because I feel like I've never bought you a FA Cup or Capital One Cup game. So next episode, Birmingham and West Brom, the Midlands. Yeah, I like the Midlands. Nice place to go. So that will be next episode, and then it will be the Europa League stuff, gritty stuff. So if you did enjoy the episode, be sure to hit that smash that like button. Just don't look at our finances, by the way. That is abysmal. We're only 2 off now, 100 subs. I know I don't want to push it, but yeah, if we could get that, that'd be a flipping amazing. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at @YankmanYT if you haven't done so already. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and until next time on Building Bolton, see you then. Goodbye.